This is Highbridge Motorhomes Devon branch, and on this very mild Halloween day 2022, 31st of October, we are doing a quick walk around video on this 2022 a brand new Adria Sunliving S70 SC. So this is a low profile 4-stroke 5 berth 4 seatbelt, maybe 5 seatbelt, I'll have to check that one when we go inside. Low profile 7-metre coach built. So Sunliving, are they that well known in this country? Probably not. Very big in Europe, but they are Adria basically. So Adria used to have a range called the Sport, and then in 2014 or so they cut the Sport range free and turned them into Sunliving. There was a phase when they also called Sunlido in between somewhere. So most big European giant manufacturers, and Adria are one of the very biggest top 3 European brands. Slovenian company, tremendously well built, have to export all of their product into Germany, France, Scandinavia. They're so popular. Been in the UK for over 50 years. One of the oldest European brands, in fact the oldest European brand pretty much in the UK. But they all have these sister brands which they use for slightly less expensive, sort of pared back but very solid, very well built, tried and tested ranges, designed initially for the German fleet rental companies who buy thousands of motorhomes per year, but also then marketed with high success to the public who want a well-built premium build quality van at the price, or at this price, less than an entry-level British coach built these days, and yet you're getting premium European build quality. These are built on the main Adria production line in Novo Mesto in Slovenia, which is a fantastic factory. I've been there this year and it's bigger and more advanced, I'd say, than anything I've seen. So it's based on the Fiat Ducato, 140 horsepower, 2.3. This is a manual. Do have an automatic available that's the same. If you're interested in that, just ask us. Just under the 7-metre mark, so it keeps it in this cheaper ferry bracket. Normal or slightly narrow 2.32 width. 2.87 high, so it is low line, but it has a drop down bed. It's 3.5 tonne, but it's got very good payload. That's the brochure payload of just under 700 kilos. Actual payload depends on what spec you put on it, but it's a good payload anyway, practical at 3.5 tonne. This one's got factory alloys, a factory spare wheel, and solar panel as well, and it's 61,885, which is a huge amount of money, but it stacks up really, really well compared to most new vans these days, and that's because it's a 22 model. It was a delayed 22 model. We've not had it that long, I think. Anyway, I don't actually know. This one's just come down from our Somerset branch. But it's way cheaper than the equivalent van would be for 2023. 15% cheaper, I would say, because it predates the price increases. It's a really good buy for someone, this. You're getting top build quality at a reasonable price. So based on the Fiat Ducato motorhome chassis, like everything else, this is the Fiat Ducato X8, which was new for 2022. Introduced with lots more technology just at a time when the world couldn't get computer chips, so there's not that many out there yet. So the X8's got electronic power steering. This one's got lovely 16-inch Fiat alloy wheels. You've got the matte black sort of front with the silver and then the white colour coding, which is very, very smart. Coming around the side, we've got electric heated mirrors, manual fold. We've got the flue for your Truma gas and electric combined heating and hot water system. Double glazed windows all the way around. So Adria are huge in Scandinavia, so these things are set up for proper skiing use if you want to. Gas locker, standard European gas locker size, twin 11 kilo bottles, so that will take 2 6 or 7 kilo British Calagas bottles, or you can have 1 or 2 11 kilo refillable gas low bottles as a cost option. Mains hookups, you've got mains hookup 100 amp hour leisure battery, and this one's got the factory solar panel. I think it's 140 watts, don't hold me to that, but it is a good sized panel anyway. Bedroom window there. This one's a rear island bed over a garage, which is very popular. We've got your freshwater fill up point, and it also comes for the UK with this, which is a little 2-pin socket. It comes with a sucker pump, so if you want to get a caravan style water container or even a watering can, then it'll you can drop your pump in and it'll pump the water into your fresh water tank. So that's your second full size garage door. We'll have a look at the garage from the other side. If you want to keep some of your garage space free and put your bikes on the back, it's pre-fitted for a Fiamma bike rack. There's no camera or sensors on this one, but if you wanted, we could fit you a double high-level reversing camera and or reversing sensors at the back. I think actually you're sometimes better off getting dealer-fitted cameras because we can fit you a better one than the factory ones do anyway, in fairness to it. So your garage here, Now, it is an island bed, and it's a non-height adjustable island bed, so you can see there it's not quite a full height garage. It's a good size. If you wanted to put bikes in, personally I'd put them on the back and use this for all your other stuff. But if you do want to put bikes inside of there, just pop off your front wheel on your quick release and you'll get a couple of bikes in there. It is a very wide garage. That's your bed for your ladder for your front drop down bed. This is heated, insulated, plenty of tie down loops, and you've got, that's your heater control for your wastewater tank. So most vans claim to be grade 3 fully winterised, that's tested to -20, but your water tanks will freeze up. This one's got an internal freshwater tank, internal pipe work. Your wastewater tank is external, but as you can see from that diagram there, it's twin skins. So when your heating's on, move that slider to the heat option and that will circulate warm air around your wastewater tank, which means you can genuinely take this thing skiing if you want to, or use it in a prolonged sub-zero spell in the UK if ever we get one of them again. Big windows, you've got an awning light there. We can fit you a wind out Fiamma or Thule awning if you wish. Depth cassette toilet locker, fridge vents, which are way far apart as you can see, so that's because you've got a really big slimline fridge freezer. Habitation door, no electric step to get wrong, it's just a small step up into it. It's got a fly screen on there, quite a basic door. There's not many ways in which these Sunliving sort of betray their sort of lack of price, but the door is probably one of them. But it's a door, it's perfectly functional. Cab spec wise, so it's on the fantastic latest Fiat Ducato X8. So we've got the digital dash, or mostly digital dash. We've got the 140 horsepower engine instead of the entry level 120, which a lot of the European brands are using, but that's a bit asthmatic. This is the 140. We've got the Eco Pack, which is auto stop start. We've got the new Fiat steering wheel, which is just like a Mercedes with all your cruise control, stereo controls on there. There's no factory stereo on Sunliving. I think that's a good thing, because that means for a reasonable price we can get you fitted one with a double din one with Apple CarPlay if you want, or you can pick what you want, which is better, I think, than sometimes having a Chinese, like if you look at the other Trigano Group companies like your roller teams and stuff, or Auto Trail even, you get this accent, not very good quality sort of sat nav, whereas these you can put a better Pioneer one in for less money than a factory option from other manufacturers. But you got the stuff you need. So you got air conditioning, you got cruise control, speed limiter, you got electronic power steering and the sporty flat bottom steering wheel now. All the newly designed dash on the X8 Ducato, which is all new for this year. New door cards, new drinks bottle holders, things like that. Very, very comfortable twin swivel cab seats with a panoramic roof light above, all in modern grey, very on trend. And you've got cab blinds as well. Some of the other sub-brands, sister brands out there, you miss out on stuff like that, but you've got these as standard on Sunlivings. So you come in through the front door, takes you into a very European sort of layout. So you've got a half dinette lounge with twin swivel cab seats. All very grey and white and modern in here. I kind of like this, and so do the customers. It's really, really good, the ambience in here. Doesn't look like a cheap van at all, in fairness to it, because it isn't cheap, of course nothing is, but they've not sort of skimped where they need to. So you've got a front drop down bed, which is an option that this one has. So this is a manual one, so it won't break, just pull a lever, very simply drops down. Then this makes a single bed down here. Not that I could see why you could need it, but it does have an extra seat belted seat there as well, so it is actually a 5 berth. So you've got single, double, and then to the rear you've got, while you buy this, you've got a massive island bed. Look at that for a bedroom, that's fantastic. It's so light as well, to use light wood, light two-tone cabinet work. Now this island bed, with it down, it's a bit tight at the end, so you can just push it up basically, which I don't think I can do one-handed. Oh, can I? There we go. And just slide it up a bit during the day, or if you're sitting up in bed, then you've got enough room to get around the end. We've got a large ensuite separate shower, hers and hers wardrobes, and then a good size wash cubicle across from there as well, with a nice big vanity unit and lights. Big side windows, charger points back there as well. It's a really nice, light, modern place to be. You've also got a proper solid door that comes across there as well, which I really like for privacy, or for changing, or to keep your dog out or dog in. So your kitchen, you've got 3 gas burners across the top there, nice and wide, very usable. A nice sink they put in an oven for the UK market. Thank you very much, Adria, for that. So you've got a proper little oven combi grill there. You've got a plug for your kettle. Plenty of storage. Nice quality soft closed drawers. And then, as we mentioned, outside you've got a massive slimline fridge freezer. Look at this, it's absolutely huge. That's a really good size, that. Above that, nice and easy control panel for your shows you your gauges for your battery and your water. Nothing else, because you don't need anything else. Simples. Digital control panel for your Trima gas and electric heating system. You'll see this system in 90% of all motorhomes. And a 12-volt socket up there for charging phones and things. You've got another 12-volt socket and a TV point up there. We could fit you a slide-out TV bracket into there as well. Or we could probably just squeeze one here as you come in the door. So this is the table, by the way. You can you've got the leaf that comes out there, so all 5 of you can sit around of an evening. So this is the 2022 brand new and available for sale Adria Sunliving S70 SC at Highbridge Motorhomes, Devon. That is us. We are at Highbridge Caravans Centre, Teen Grace, Newton Abbot, just off the South Devon Expressway between Exeter and Plymouth. Busiest road in South Devon. You can call us on that number if you're interested. 01626 832 792. If we're outside, not at the desks, leave us a message or call direct on the mobile 07432 662 558. You can check out the website highbridgecaravans.co.uk and ask about this absolutely splendid and available for sale and brand new Adria Sunliving S70 SC. Thank you very much. Goodbye.